Hey guys, this is Thabsie and I'm hanging out with MsCosmo on the Stirrer on Friday Day. Hi, MsCosmo. How are you?
I'm fine, and you?
Good, thanks for having me.
How excited are you? I'm excited
so
to have
excited.
you.
I've been waiting. I've been
Don't
waiting.
lie.
I really have. I don't want to be that friend that sees you all the time. I'm like, how girl? When are you gonna? Yeah,
Where's the put on? Don't worry, the put on will always be there. The put on is always supposed to happen at some point. You know what I mean? But I'm so excited to have you here.
Thank you for having me.
I know it's a little. I don't know if it's weird to refer to you as a hip hop honey, but I think a lot of people might agree with me.
I think
because of your collabs.
By association.
Yes.
By association. I think I am kind of a part of
the game.
The game.
Yes.
I am indirectly, but also very directly.
Yes.
And I think the music that I do is, it's R&B,
yes.
but it's always on hip hop beats
yes.
and so.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So all the more reason to kind of bring you in here. Quite excited about all the stuff that you've done. I mean, a lot of people might not really know your backstory with regards to who Thabsie is before the music. And I think a lot of people probably only noticed who you were when you released Nyasfela.
Yeah.
I think that was a huge hit for
smash.
you and for Kwesta. So big ups on that. A beautiful song as well. Can you give us a little bit of a background as to what you were doing prior? I mean, I know, but the people don't know, you know?
Okay, well, I was born and bred in Cape Town, and then I moved up to Joburg for varsity because I liked things.
Yes.
And
come to the bright lights, babe.
Exactly. And then, when I got to varsity, I really liked singing, but I was shy. So I used to do backing vocals just to kind of still be on stage, but not really in the limelight.
Yes.
But I was also too scared to pursue music. So after varsity, I went and I worked at an investment bank for a couple of years.
It's like me.
Yes.
You know, trying to say, okay, maybe Connie Mali. No, there ain't no money.
No, it's not a real thing. It's not a real thing. And I think owning your time is 100 times better.
Yes.
You know, so yeah, that's what I used to do before the music. I was in banking. How exciting!
And then how did you find yourself working with the likes of Kwesta and the boys from Rap Lyf? I mean, you've got a collaboration as well with Kid X, Cry. I mean, that has done some circulation on radio as well as on our TV screens. So give us a bit of an insight as to how you met the boys.
Sure. I think it was fate, man. But I think they really took me, and I met Kwesta first. When we did the track No More with a whole lot of artists. It was some anti-xenophobia song we did in 2015, I think.
Yeah.
Or 14. And that's when I first met him. And then a couple of weeks later, his team hit me up and said, yo, they're looking for a female vocalist for the song he has. And then I hopped on singing as Fela. And we only released the song 2 years after we got into studio. Yeah, we got into studio. So I kind of just let the song go.
Didn't you forget about it?
Totally. I was working in the bank. I was just like, I really love the song. But I didn't think he'd release it because it's a soft song.
Yes.
Rappers are hardcore.
Yeah.
And then I quit my job. I decided to quit my job, pursue music full time. And literally a month later, I bumped into him and he's like, we're going to release a song.
And you were like, yo,
and
timing.
then 2 months later, biggest song in the country. It was crazy. It was
that's
perfect
amazing.
Timing. Yeah.
And things like that happen for a reason. Because sometimes you'll sit back and be like, ish, but we slept on that one. And then when it happens, God says
exactly.
Yes.
It's his timing. That's everything.
We were obviously kind of chatting about your backstory as to who you are.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's kind of exciting also for you to kind of be within this industry. Do you actually think things were going to go this big for you?
Not this big, not this quick.
Not this quick.
Yeah.
I'm sure it kind of shocked your husband as well, huh?
Yeah, he was not ready for it, Shem.
Really?
We both weren't. But he's crazy supportive, and he's the reason why I quit my job and did music. He was like, bro, if you're not happy, quit your job, do the music thing, give it a try, Give it a try. And yeah, we're really lucky that it worked out.
But a lot of people don't actually know that you're married.
No, a lot of people
Does it not shock people when you see that, when you have to tell them, I was sort of taken?
Yeah, and I have to do it all the time, shame. And sometimes niggas will see a ring on your finger and just take it as a challenge. Challenge accepted. I just got to work a little harder. I don't know.
That's so frustrating.
It is.
All right, so let's get back to the music. Some of the songs that you've also kind of collaborated on, just to kind of give people an inkling as to who you are and what you've kind of done. Obviously, there is Cry with Kid X, which has been circulating on TV. I am going to play that tune for the people in a moment. But give us some other kind of stuff that we can get excited for. Is there anything coming up? Is there anything else that we possibly don't even know is out there that you featured on?
Well, I mean, obviously, one of my biggest personal songs was African Queen, which had JR on it.
I love that song.
And yeah, that's such a vibe for all the ladies. And then I also did another song with Kid X called Sweetheart, and that's also one of my favorites. I just literally keep working with the Rap Lyf people. I've got a new single coming out. It's on the album. It's called Skatsam and it features Questa.
Yes.
Yeah, so really excited about these things. I think I need to start working with different people.
It's time to branch out.
Yeah, I think I need to branch out.
But surely you've also kind of considered other people that you've wanted to work with. Who else have you kind of then, pinpointed and said, some point in life this has to happen?
I mean, going forward now, it's definitely the females. So I've been hopping on a lot of females tracks and albums. I'm on Muesli's new upcoming album.
Yes,
Victory,
her album's going to be dropping soon.
So
I know she did an interview last night on Absolute Hip Hop, and she was talking about it as well. So we're quite excited about Victory. It's going to be dope.
I'm super stoked about that one. And I just want to collaborate more with females. I mean, I was in the studio with you last week.
Yes.
Doing something for Rouge. So I just kind of want to do more female collabs. And I want to actually collaborate with a singing female.
A singing female?
Yeah, I'd love
Do you not feel like
a
that's going to be...
vibe.
Do you not think that's going to be too...
Competition.
Too much vocals happening.
Yes.
Too much the boys' mind.
Huh? Yeah, that's we needed the boys' mind.
Do you want it?
Yeah, man. I mean, because I've only literally collaborated with hip hop artists, rappers, per se. And I'd love to, even if it's a singing gentleman.
Yes.
But I'd love to do like a nice R&B ballad.
Maybe we must get you in studio with Platinum D or what? Do you know Platinum D?
I don't know Platinum D.
How am I with Donald in denial?
Oh, Platinum Tony. Oh, sorry. Of course I know him. I used to back vocals for Donald. He's actually one of the first people that put me on.
Oh, nice.
So of course I know Donald.
Yes.
Yeah.
Huh?
Maybe.
Or maybe I'm Saba because he still thinks you're packing. All right, so we're still going to get into more with Thabsie with regards to who she is, her music, as well as the other side of Thabsie that people don't know about, the part about her being an entrepreneur.
Yes.
So yeah, man, just invest more, a little bit more. Just take your time. Google her.
Yes, guys, please.
She is a beautiful lady in studio with me tonight. If you possibly are even checking it out on the live on the webcam, you might be able to see that she's looking pretty tonight. She's also donning herself a nice pretty hairpiece. It's got a bit of pink at the bottom. It's got a bit of black at the top. The last time I saw you, you had a bit of blonde at the bottom. Yeah. So clearly, yashinja lento. Come give us a little bit of a lowdown. What's going on with the hair, lady?
So the hair is like my second hustle. I just kind of really struggled with finding wild hair. I love color. I love exciting things on my head.
And you are matcha. Because even last time, like, I think you had like gold eyelids and then you had blonde hair.
I like to match my makeup with whatever hair I'm wearing.
Really?
Yeah, I'm very deliberate about
That's so extreme.
I'm very
some 7 makeup.
Yeah, you know what it is? I actually, when I started touring last year, hitting the road and having to do your makeup every single day teaches you to do like a 10-minute face.
Outside of being on the road with boys. Boys don't care about
at
makeup.
all.
So you also have to kind of figure it out. I remember I had this conversation with Nomuzi when she was still touring with Cash Time.
Yeah.
She used to stress all the time, especially when she'd be doing like red carpets.
Yeah.
So like the guys like get ready in 5 minutes.
And
yeah, now she must still do hair. She must do makeup.
Exactly,
she must make sure everything is together. So hey, it's tough rolling with boys, huh?
It is very tough rolling with boys. It is very tough.
So you end up teaching yourself.
You do, and you kind of end up becoming very resourceful. And I really got into doing my makeup. I love that. But then I thought, okay, cool. I also want to be as wild with my hair. And so I started a company.
Yes.
A hair company called Color Queens.
Yes.
With my co-owner Yolanda Vilakazi.
Yes, Color Queens.
Go check it out on Instagram, colorqueens_SA.
Yes.
And yeah, we provide crazy affordable hair. In like exciting colors.
Yes, and I know I'm the worst customer because
Noni's been buying hair from me for like 3 months.
I text Thabsie all the time. Send me pictures, send me colors. I want to see what you have, and then whoops, I disappear. And then every time I see her, I'm like, I need to buy.
I know every single time you see me, but it's coming. It's coming.
It is coming.
I think you need to just get like 6 colors at once.
Yes, I'm one of those buyers. I buy it once and then I disappear. So yeah, man. So that's quite an exciting venture for you. I think a lot of women don't realize that you don't have to kind of stick to one thing. Yes, you're doing the music,
No.
but you're also trying to innovate, which is really awesome.
Yeah, diversify
Uh-huh.
that income, ladies.
Isn't that like a bit of a different industry, also a different playing field all on its own?
Yeah, you know, it was very scary. I knew nothing about the hair industry.
Yes.
I'm still learning. But I think it's kind of, it's in line, kancane, because it's beauty, you know,
Yes.
and that's something I feel a bit confident in, and I'm excited to learn, and
Yes.
I feel like I won't get over it.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's exciting because I'm learning as I go. Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
But you did say that you're going to be dropping a new single in September.
Mm-hmm.
Give us the lowdown.
So the song is called Skatsam, and it features Questa. And it's kind of just a song that talks about like wanting someone, and they kind of want you, but they like, you guys are not sure what you're doing. Like, you're wasting each other's time.
Yes.
Kind of.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, it's a very fun one. It's a fun
It's
song.
a nice, fun song. Something for the summer.
Yes, definitely.
Yes. Nice one.
Hey, yo, MsCosmo out there. This is me, Najim Jagger from East London. I'm just chilling here with my homie, Andy. We just want to say shout out to Thabsie. Yeah, we listen to her music. She's dope. She's good. And like, yeah, we wish there's some day we make a track with that. That's all I wish. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, Han, and have your friend Andy
She's from East
from
London.
East London. Thanks,
So big
guys.
ups to East London for showing so much love. Huh?
Shout outs.
Isn't it weird for you to kind of feel like you're reaching people from so far as well?
It's the weirdest thing for me.
And
It's
when people,
weird.
especially when people recognize you, how do you
still-
feel now compared to
still-
before?
Still not used to it.
What?
I forget. Like, okay, I don't want to say I forget who I am, but I do. Like, I walk out the house like it's just a normal day, and then I'm like, why are people staring at me? Why are they? Oh snap! I forgot.
Yes.
I do this for a living now.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm
you know,
Thabsie, by the
yeah.
way.
It's crazy, surreal, and pretty awesome. It just
Yes.
reminds me every day that my music is reaching people, which
Yes.
is the reason why I do it.
Which is amazing.
Yeah.
And I'm sure December was heavy for you as well, because I saw you touring up and down all the
Babes.
time, having to like
It
greet
was
people, pictures,
insane.
all
It
that.
was insane, and I think like, you know, I think for a lot of artists the trajectory is it takes time, so you kind of get used to handling all of that. For me, it was like, boom, you know,
Yes,
couple months
immediate.
into it, I'm already like touring and not sleeping and in different countries and time
Yes.
zones, and amazing experience, such
Yeah.
a blessing and a half.
Which also kind of brings me to this WhatsApp question that I actually have here. Unfortunately, the person didn't give their name, but it says it's always crazy how we listen to our favorite voices on songs, but don't care to find out where they come from. So I want to ask, being from Cape Town, what's the biggest difference between the two cities musically as well as lifestyle?
Yes, that's such an amazing question.
Mm.
Okay, so I grew up in like a small town called Somerset West, and I was in like a very churchy school. So my musical background started like in choirs, and I learned a lot of harmonies and a lot of music knowledge. But the Cape Town music space is very indie, very, very indie, and the lifestyle is very slow. Like, it's super chilled.
Yeah.
It's like you're constantly on holiday. And then you get to Joburg, and it's like fast paced. Everything's got to happen right now. Everything must be instant. And the music is also a bit more explorative here, I think. You know, we get a lot more genres.
Yes.
A lot more exposure to different sounds and different people.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a yin and a yang in the sense that I kind of came from a very slow-paced world, both
Yes.
both lifestyle-wise and musically. And then I got into this rush, which I absolutely love. Like, I feel like I was meant to be in Joburg.
Hey, MsCosmo. This is Dando from White City. So the question that I have for Thabsie is like, what challenges do you guys face as a hip hop artist? Because we usually see you guys videos and it's like in a righty and stuff, but then we wanna know what as a hip hop artist team up like challenges or face.
Alright, wena Thabs.
Right,
Huh?
challenges, mina. Yo,
Wena.
I'm
Awake
balling,
my
I'm living my
problem.
best life. You know, that's I love that question, because so many people think that when they see you on TV, like, you're living that glamorous life. And I think the hardest thing with being an artist is that we are storytellers. You know,
Yes.
it's our job to sell a dream, to tell a story, to create, you know, something that is outside of your imagination or what you would think you'll reach. But we're very normal people. We go through our struggles. And it's very hard in the industry. Like, it's first of all hard to get in, and then
Yes.
it's even harder to stay relevant.
Yo, it's so hard.
It is
to stay
extremely hard.
relevant.
So it's
Mm.
always about diversifying, you know, who you are, your talents, and also like selling the dream, but still being true to yourself.
Yes.
You know.
Yes.
So yeah, I mean, our music videos make us look like we're really cool, but we've got problems just like you.
Hey, and people think those things are cheap. Eh? Do you know how
And
hard it
they're
is to put those things together?
expensive.
Yo. Yeah,
Oh,
no, definitely.
yeah.
But I think also for you, I think it's also just like, it's kind of nice to kind of see you coming in. Yes, you came in at a bit of a swift, especially with a song like Nyasfela, but also for people to kind of respect you immediately.
Yeah.
Isn't that like a bit of a like? It's weird to. Doesn't it mess with your mind a bit to also then
Crazy.
get that respect from your colleagues as well?
It's insane because I feel like I haven't done my time, long enough to really earn it. But like, it's pretty cool to come out off the bat, one of your very first songs, and people are like, okay, cool, she's dope. But I mean, for me, I've always wanted to pace myself. So it was crazy that I came into the industry really quickly. But I think now people are going to start seeing or have seen that I'm taking my time with a lot. And yeah, just kind of, I want them to just get to know who I am.
So who do you listen to, girl?
So locally, Rouge would probably be right up there. I listen to her music a lot. And then internationally, Nicki Minaj is like,
she's the
untouchable.
queen.
She is the queen.
She's the queen.
Yo,
How are you feeling about her album? Yo,
love
she's
it.
rapping. Yo, we are rapper.
Bobby's dreams,
Uniki,
guys.
we are rapper. Okay.
Bobby's dreams. Yo, I got chesties. Like, I felt like she mentioned my name somewhere.
I want to learn all the words.
Me
I want to
too.
learn the words. Just be like, shots fired, shots fired, shots fired.
But
No,
yeah, I'm
Nicki's
loving the
dope.
album.
Who else do you want to collab with within the local scene? Females, yes.
Cool. So I've already worked with a lot of them. So I've worked with Muesli Rouge, that's
Yes.
coming soon. And then I've actually got a song with Fifi on her new album.
Dope.
Yeah, very excited about that one.
That's so awesome. That's so awesome.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So who else?
Is there any specific person you haven't worked with that you're just like, actually, at some point this needs to happen?
It's not a female, but yeah.
Who? It doesn't matter.
I
You can
really
tell us.
like Tejo, guys.
What an
really
amazing
love
voice.
His
Hey?
vibe is everything. I love his voice. I love how he writes. I love his energy. And I just really would love to do a song with him.
Chris Brown or who?
Yeah, he's a Chris Breezy.
He's a breezy.
Yeah.
We need to see more of you, Tejo. Come on, give us that breezy. All right, we've got another question here for Thabsie.
Hello everyone on studio. Hi MsCosmo. Hi Tabs. No, I just wanted to ask Tabs, what has been her motivation, like looking at 5 years ago and then looking now at 2018? Like what's been her pushing her to reach where she is now, and looking at 5 years ahead, like where does she see herself? And yeah, that's it.
Phew, that's deep.
Yeah.
So what's motivated me? I mean, okay, so 5 years ago, between 5 years ago and now where I am, I think that I just knew that God gave me a talent that I had to share with the world. Like, as
Nice.
cliche as it sounds, I really knew this is what I was meant to do. I was a bit shy about it and I kind of beat around the bush. But yeah, that was my motivation, was that it's a talent and I need to expose it to the world. And I think now that the world is kind of listening, I'm just inspired to be the best because I'm so competitive. It's really bad. Yeah.
But that's good because then it's pushing you to work.
Yeah. It really
I
is.
really feel like at some point someone has to have a competitive edge. You know how people will sit back and they'll be like, hip hop, these guys like fighting or whatever, they'll
But
like
that's
battling.
the name of
I'm
the
like, but that's the
game.
point of
Yeah,
hip hop. It's a
exactly.
competition. And if you don't bring your A game, what are you doing?
Exactly.
Why are you
Exactly.
here? You know what I mean?
And we need to like challenge ourselves so we can give up the best of ourselves. So I think now going forward in 5 years' time, I really just want to be respected, you know, in the music game and just be one of the best female vocalists, to put out the best music.
Yes.
That's what it's about. Yeah.
I've got a question here on Twitter from Malume. Like he says, what was the idea behind Ubuyanini? And by the way, I'm heard that Thabsie's married because you're my crush. Oh my gosh.
I'm not sorry, but yeah. Sorry, not sorry.
Yes.
Ubuyanini. Ubuyanini is actually a song about infidelity, right? It's a bit of a men are trash song, but
Because men are trash, but it's fine. We'll get into that later.
They really have their moments a lot of the time. But yeah, Ubuyanini, for those who don't know the song, it really just speaks to you crying out for your loved one to come back. And that could mean a lot of things for different people, but I just touch on infidelity a lot. Like, you're out in the streets, you're loving everyone but me. Ubuyanini, when you're coming home, when you're going to love me again.
Hey, MsCosmo and Thabsie. This is Ansiwe from Tanzania, and I would like to know what is Thabsie's favorite dish. And please don't be the girl that said, my favorite dish is Tupperware. Bye.
Don't be that girl that says tap away,
girl.
Thabsie.
No, I actually can really cook. Like, I love
Can
cooking.
you?
Yes.
Yes, I'm inviting myself
surprisingly.
over.
Please do anytime.
Thanks.
I love cooking. I really, really love
Really?
cooking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please can you teach me? Yo, maybe this
I
is
had
why I'm
to
single.
learn. Yeah,
Maybe
girl,
this
I
is
had
why
to
I'm
learn because
single.
I was terrible. But like, I was like, oh,
Really?
I'm married now and shame, I can't subject this poor man to bad food. But my favorite dish or my favorite thing to eat or make is definitely anything seafood I'm like a huge
Really,
seafood
I'm also a
fan.
seafood fan. Prawns,
Yes, prawns. I love
calamari,
salmon. I love
salmon. Yes.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, I'm definitely coming
Please
over.
do.
Oh my gosh. I think I'm gonna do a play-by-play, and then we'll play it out here on the stir up, and then we'll judge. Maybe I'll even take pictures, and then Buzz would say,
Let's do that.
maybe you're not so sure, Thabsie."
Maybe I'm hyping myself up a bit
Maybe
too
not
much.
so much. But thank you so much for coming through. Thank you so much for joining me. Really enjoyed it. Oh man, we
What's
didn't get to
next?
touch on you being the fitness bunny. I really wanted to get into that as well. I mean, that's another aspect of
Yeah.
you that people don't really know about.
Yeah, I'm mad into
What's that
fitness.
about?
I don't know. It's always been something I've done for years, like even
Really?
before the music thing. But
Uh-huh.
I'm just into it. I can't explain it.
Do people not think like, I'm not saying this like in a bad way, but
Yes,
like because
I'm
your frame
tiny.
is small.
Why am I working
Yeah,
out?
kwenzakalani?
Yes, a lot of people
Are you
like
trying to disappear or what?
Not really. I'm not doing it to lose weight because I mean I have nothing to lose. Really.
Yes.
But I just do it to stay fit. You know,
Okay.
to just be super healthy and look really good naked.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's like the aim.
Really?
Yeah. So
I always say it's always for the beach pictures.
it is. It's
for the bikini pictures.
and
Yes.
just- yeah, so everything's in the right place. But
Nice.
I've been saying I'm trying to get an ass like yours.
Look, girl, you know, sometimes natural genes
Oh,
are not really passed on to other people. But you can try. You know, we'll give it a
You said I
try.
must eat.
You have to.
I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna
Unfortunately,
try
this is a, you know, fried chicken type of vibe that needs to happen
Yo,
for you.
and me and my salads. It's not gonna work out.
Exactly, girl. All right, but thank you so much for joining us. Where else can we catch you? What is coming up next? What can we expect from Thabsie before you roll out?
Cool. So I'm working on my new project right now. So I think
Yes.
you're not gonna really hear a lot from me from Thabsie, but I'm doing a lot of features that are gonna be coming out pretty soon.
Dope.
The one I think I'm super excited about is
Yeah.
there's a song coming out with Lindo, the vocalist.
Nice. I love his
And
voice.
I love him. And then there's someone else on the song as well. That's gonna be a big surprise.
Really?
So
why are you being like this now? Just
okay,
tell us.
it's Questa. I just want people are gonna be like, oh, Thabsie and Questa. They
Gunini.
don't stop. Gunini. I'm sorry, guys.
Imagine
I'm
she tried
sorry
to
we're
make it
doing
a
this.
surprise. That's okay.
Awusantandi udlala ndikhali izinkembezi udlala ngenhliziyo yami